I choose to learn from the best. When it comes to learning and career, I had the passion to join IT industry since my school studies.
After completing my bachelor's degree in SLIIT, I wanted to continue my higher studies further, and that's when I enrolled into SLIIT Master's Degree program in Information Systems.
I choose to learn from the best. When it comes to learning and career, I had the passion to join IT industry since my school studies.
After completing my bachelor's degree in SLIIT, I wanted to continue my higher studies further, and that's when I enrolled into SLIIT Master's Degree program in Information Systems. I'm very grateful to all the lecturers. They are very intellectual and very supportive throughout the degree program. After completing my bachelor's degree in SLIIT, I wanted to continue my higher studies further, and that's when I enrolled into SLIIT Master's Degree program in Information Systems. I'm very grateful to all the lecturers. They are very intellectual and very supportive throughout the degree program.
As well as co-curricular activities, and I did my fair share of volunteering during my time at SLIIT, and I was even lucky enough to hold different positions, including being the vice president of the Rotary Club of SLIIT, the latest. Intellectual and very supportive board studies as well as co-curricular activities, and I did my fair share of volunteering during my time at SLIIT, and I was even lucky enough to hold different positions, including being the vice president of the Rotary Club of SLIIT, the latest. Also, I was privileged enough to engage in a lot of extracurricular activities, especially as an active member of Rotary Club of SLIIT, which made my SLIIT life super exciting.
During my studies here at SLIIT Business School, I was given the luxury of experiencing multiple benefits, both of academic and non-academic nature, helping me to become the person I am today.
As an active member of Rotary Club of
Better spot in my
made
career.
my SLIIT life so much for bringing the best
During
out
my
of
studies here at SLIIT invaluable, I was given the
Anyone
luxury
who
of
is looking to pursue their higher
multiple
education, I
benefits,
proudly
both
recommend
of academic and non-academic nature, helping me to become the person I am today.
as an active member of Rotary Club of
Better spot in my career.
made my SLIIT life so much for bringing the best
During
out
my
of
studies here at SLIIT invaluable, I was given the luxury of
looking to pursue their higher
multiple
education, I proudly
benefits,
recommend
both of academic and non-academic nature, helping me to become the person I am.
Technology does not
go beyond human brain.
It's a place.
You meet your own self.
knowledge is our passion.
We create
And control it.
Ideal place to develop the knowledge,
Attitude and skills.
Stand on the fountain of knowledge.
Join SLIIT to discover your future.
Okay, hello everyone. So welcome to the opening session of the postgraduate program of SLIIT. So this is the virtual open day of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. So I will be giving you a brief introduction on each of the programs that we are having in the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. So we are having Masters of Science, MSc, MBA, MPhil, PhD, and these are the master's program that we are having. And also we will be giving you the introduction on the special discounts that we are having. And we will be also telling you about the career opportunities that you get after you have already completed these postgraduate sessions. And right now, the first and foremost thing that we are doing is I will be giving you a brief introduction about the 3 main sessions that we have with time. And apart from these main 3 sessions, we are having a Q&A session, which is scheduled after each main session. And then finally, I would like to welcome Professor Rahul Athalage, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research, to start the main session. Yes, sir, are you there?
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you, Jamodi. Yes.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. Very good morning to all of you. I hope all of you are keeping safe and healthy despite this pandemic situation that all of us have encountered. And as the Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research of the Sri Lanka Institute of Information Technology, SLIIT, I would like to very warmly welcome all of you to this virtual open day session in view of the January 2021 intake of the postgraduate program of SLIIT. I hope this session would enable you to make an informed decision based on the elements that we would be presenting on the strengths and attributes and the positioning of SLIIT in the platform of the higher education landscape of this country, and thereby making a very correct and informed decision in view of your career initiation, career development, and career progress of your future in your professional career. And let me have the first slide. Yeah, SLIIT was established in 1999 in view of supporting the human capital development and contributing towards the human capital development of this country. And we celebrated proudly 20 years of excellent service to the society of this country and the region at large last year. And well, based on the vision that we have set at the outset, that is by advancing knowledge, fostering and promoting innovation for enriching lives and broadening the horizons. That is the vision that the SLIIT set at the outset, and we are working towards that with the key pillars of the missions of the Institute. And to give a glimpse of the attributes and the strengths of the Institute, I will take you through this element of this slide. Postgraduate thought programs, we have 6 in total, that is 5 in information technology related and 1 in Master of Business Administration. We have altogether 5 faculties in the Institute, namely Faculty of Computing, Faculty of Engineering, School of Business Studies, that is Faculty of Business, then Faculty of Humanities and Sciences, and finally Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research. So the programs, the 6 thought programs are conducted through the faculties of computing and faculty or the School of Business Studies. And these programs have been in the line for the last 16 years or so, except for the MBA program, which is about 2 years old. And in addition, we also have postgraduate degrees by research, that is Master of Philosophy and Doctor of Philosophy, conducted through faculties of engineering and faculties of computing, and based on the approvals given by the University Grants Commission. And to give an idea of the anatomy or the portfolio of the faculty members or the teaching staff, we have about more than 300 plus teaching staff, out of which 75 of them have PhDs from renowned universities around the globe, ranging from North America, Europe, and Japan and Asia. And currently we have about more than 400 students in the postgraduate programs, including thought programs of Master's, MBA, plus the MPhil and PhD programs. My colleagues would talk in detail about these programs and their anatomy and the course modalities. We also have a network, what is called the Honorary Professor Network, that connects renowned professors from universities around the globe. We have 35 in numbers. Their task is to get connected with the SLIIT in terms of curriculum development, research collaboration, and research supervision, and also conducting workshops, well, in the current context through webinars and so on. We have, in conducting research, all faculties have about a total of 41 research groups covering key research areas and cutting-edge research areas. When it comes to Faculty of Computing, in this particular case, and Faculty of Business for thought programs, we have about 20 odd research groups working in the current research areas where you could benefit in when you do your thesis project for the master's degree that you are looking forward to. To give an indication of the research earnings during the last year, we have about 125 million through research earnings, conducting research projects from overseas, supported by the World Bank, and also the local industry. So this will give an idea of kind of research involvement that the faculties and the institute has as of now. So when it comes to research publications, we have large number of research publications in high-end journals. I have not given the details of which, but for your case, we have annually about 75 theses based on those who complete the master's level degree, and we are disseminating about 75 odd based on the number of students theses per year. So this gives a basic understanding of the ecosystem or the platform, the strengths and the attributes that the institute is providing and positioning for you to make a decision in your future career development, career progression through a master's program by getting engaged with the SLIIT. Can I have the next slide, please? Yeah. Why SLIIT in a nutshell? In addition to what I have indicated, we are the premier or the leading non-state higher education institute of this country. It is by the ratings of the employers, ratings of the academic through the rankings related to the relevant rankings related to non-state higher education institutes. Our programs are approved by the University Grants Commission and Ministry of Education of Sri Lanka. In addition, SLIIT is a member of International Association of Universities and Association of Commonwealth Universities as required by the conditions of the market forces and the reputation. Next slide, please. Yeah. So as testimony, I'm just projecting one citation by one of our former students or alumni who is currently working for the Sri Lankan Airlines, Mr. Asanka Virasena, Senior Systems Engineer. I quote, the current situation in the country did not make a negative impact of my master's studies, as SLIIT continued to provide uninterrupted delivery in the hybrid mode with high standards, unquote. Well, indicating that, so yes, is impressed about the high standards, and also the fact that the program was uninterrupted, delivery was uninterrupted due to the current prevailing situation, as we have seen in many other instances, that we have managed to stick to our original schedules of conducting lectures and having exams and releasing results, and so in the hybrid mode, meaning that the conduct of lectures through the remote connected in online delivery, and also whenever possible having the necessary and relevant laboratory sessions and assignments through on-site or on-session, on-campus mode in following the guidelines of the health requirements. So we will be talking of a hybrid delivery, and whenever possible, we have the best possible interaction, on-site interaction with the lecturers. Next, please. Well, why you should look, in addition to what I've indicated, towards SLIIT for getting yourself engaged for your future, meeting the 21st century's skill requirement for your career progression, development, and career initiation. Why so? It's because the highest number of research publications among the non-state higher education institutes, based on the records of the research publication databases, you will see that we are the leader in publication and in par with most of the state universities in terms of the publication. Strong research groups, as I've indicated, we have 41 plus research groups encompassing all faculties, and the nature of research being industry oriented. Well, most of them, you will see that those who engage and embark on MSc thesis will have the opportunity of getting involved in one of these research programs. Research grants, conference grants, travel grants, and recognition of top researchers. That is our engagement, our commitment towards research and development. More than 75 MSc theses per year, and therefore there is a portfolio of research output in terms of impact to the society, and also the output in terms of the publication. Panel of high quality reputed lecturers engage for your programs with high-end academic qualification and also professional qualification with necessary relevant industry experience. Excellent research guidance and support. All who conduct and get engaged with the thesis option will have the guidance of an experienced and well-trained academic staff member who would guide and support throughout your research program and with conducting research. State-of-the-art facilities and access to top-end research information. You will see in next slides the access to world-class information in terms of e-repository and so on, to have access to the cutting-edge research publication and so on, and also the state-of-the-art facilities whenever you are involved in laboratory connected assignments or assessment or any activity. High quality, custom-oriented service and adhering to the planned course schedule. This is one of our unique selling points, sticking into the planned course schedule, irrespective of what happens in the current context. And we have been doing this in last 2 semesters, and we will make ourselves get engaged in the same manner. And whenever possible, we will get our hybrid mode active, getting back to on-site connectivity. Strong alumni network. Well, as I said, we have run these programs, most of the programs for the last 14 years or so, except for the MBA, which we started very recently, and MPhil and doctoral programs. So therefore, we have a strong alumni network. Our alumnus are in leading positions in diverse industry engagement, and therefore you will have the access and possibility of getting connected to this network through the alumni network by engaging into our program in view of your career development. And yes, I think from my perspective, positioning the SLIIT for you to make a decision and our attributes and strengths for you to consider why you should select SLIIT in your thought master's program and MPhil and doctoral programs. And my colleagues will indicate to you more details about each of these in the future slides. Right. Thank you. Back to Compere.
Thank you very much, Professor. So with that, well, I'm sure you have a good idea on all which is happening at SLIIT. All the different postgraduate programs. So we will now elaborate them in detail, each of these programs. So first up, we're going to give you details about the Master of Science programs. And I would like to invite Dr. Anuradha Jayakodi. He's a senior lecturer from the Computer Systems Engineering. Sir.
Thank you, Shalini. Good morning, everyone. Hope all of you are well and safe during this situation. Can you move to next slide, please? Yes, normally I am happy to give you more details as the first batch student of master program of SLIIT, because I am normally participate the first batch as a first batch student in MSc in Information System program. Therefore, I have a more good idea about this program. Okay, here you can see MSc programs in information technology, information in information management, MSc in information systems, MSc in information technology specialized in cybersecurity, MSc in information technology specialized in enterprise application development. There's the new program introduced by the FDSR and the Faculty of Computing. Then by looking these things, you may have some kind of doubt what kind of program you have to select based on that. Okay, then to clarify what that kind of question happens to you, I will give you some kind of an introduction, some briefing about this program. If I come across with information technology, Master in Information Technology degree program, is especially designed with the student to provide a core of advanced knowledge in information technology. And core areas, it covers like software engineering, computer networking, e-business technologies, database management and administration, business information system, most highest area. That means the vast area you need to cover to expert in information technology, it covers. And also it plan to provide you in-depth knowledge in advanced topics in information technology. And also you can reach the ladder from as a job function from the technical situation up to MDCO level. Now in between you can say system engineer, system administrators, then consultant. Likewise, more job opportunities possible for you to do through this program. If it is a MSc in information system, it is actually a blend of IT and management. Then once again, it is important those who are working in such as project management, change management, then emerging areas in the technology. You can follow this course. And also the main areas like it covers project management, engineering, technologies, IT strategy and governance and compliance, some service provision. Then student will develop a strong capacity in supporting, managing and changing business process through information and communication technology and information systems. Then also student will also develop valuable transferable skills in solving business problem, collaboration, project management and application of models, frameworks and management theory. Normally after successful completion of this master program, once again you can get into ladder up to MDCO level. In between more your functions are available here. Then most of the time your coordinators, when the sessions are going on, they will give you more details under Q&A session. Then if it is information management system, it gives the student a real competitive edge in modern business development and planning using information technology tools. This program guides students to a proven framework for integrating IT with business by developing comprehensive information technology strategic planning. Then this program empowers students with information literacy skills and technical background necessary to function in fast changing business environment with increased use of computer networks, electronic publishing, and the internet. Once again, here even you can see the job functions can carry out up to the MDC level. From in between, you have more job opportunities. Then if I try to talk about information technology, MSc in information technology specialized in cybersecurity. Uh, Actually, security is a trend nowadays. You can see then what kind of way you safeguard your things, and when you're doing online, what kind of security you require. Likewise, this program, cybersecurity program, normally addressing a key global issues facing government, business, and individuals to safeguard their information in the cybersecurity environment. And that's once again, it also a widespread use and dependence on online services bring about new challenges and ensuring our digital economy remaining secure. Then those kind of areas, trusted network, trusted infrastructure, those kind of areas, some disciplinary areas, it covers how you prevent from the threats and vulnerabilities to safeguard your day-to-day operation as well as your business. In that way, that program highlight, and also once again you can think about chief security officer, then MDCO level consultant, and security engineers. Likewise, more job functions available under cybersecurity environment. Then other specialized program is a new program introduced by our MSc programs, that is MSc in IT, specialized in enterprise application development. This is a master program, those who require to specialize in enterprise application development. Most of the time, if you are a good software engineer, then if you need to expert in that area, this is the correct program for you to select. Then you can think about like software architects, software engineers, software developers, and you lead to learn the techniques and technologies and architect and engineering large scale software projects. This is the best program for you to suit. Once again, here even in between, you can think about more of functions. You can improve or further enhance based on the knowledge you have gathered with this EAD program. Simply we say as EAD, Enterprise Application Development Program. Likewise, these programs align all together, and also you can get the highest qualification from Sri Lankan Quality Framework level 10 from these all those programs, and all those programs are UGC approved, and also we are normally have a membership with the Commonwealth program as well. Then if you are moving to next slide, I will give you a brief idea about the fee structure and the method of delivery these programs. Can you go to next slide, please? Yes. According to this, you can see we are doing on-campus program. That is the way we are doing, but due to pandemic situation, we can conduct virtual sessions and things are going on up to now. Then as we mentioned, we are not normally postponing the things as we scheduled. You can see, I think our testimonial even Professor mentioned as earlier, you can think about we are going according to time schedule. That means if you started the next January, then you end up with the 2023. Likewise, it will happen. The delivery mode, actually, it happens weekends only, because no need to worry to come to the SLIIT premises or online on weekdays. We can work weekends to complete this lecture series, and it is consists 2 years of duration with the research project as well. It's going on 1 year research project. When you're going with the research methodology program, it will guide you, align you, and then help you to find the supervisor based on their expert area. They will help you to start a research project during this 2 years time of academic environment. Then if I try to talk about a free structure, normally for IM, IT, IS, MSc program, it is 350,000 rupees, and the cybersecurity and EAD, it is 375,000 rupees. And also if you participate this session, I think you can get the 50% discount as well as 10% for the SLIIT alumni. Those who are joining later even is possible. And also there is a corporate discount package also there. That one may informed by our enrollment team later. Okay, that's all from my side. I think we will hope you to have a good discussion with coordinators after finishing this session. They will give you more information how to connect with this Q&A session. Okay, thank you very much. Over to Sashini.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anuradha. So I'm sure that you have a good idea about all the different programs that we have under our Master of Science study programs. So before we move on to the next part, I would like to give a quick reminder. So the link to confirm your participation is posted in the chat box. So do visit that and confirm your participation because like I said, there will be special discounts given at the end. I mean, for those of you who have joined in today, so make sure you confirm your participation and get that opportunity. Right, so with that, we can move on to briefing about our next program. That is those who are interested in pursuing a master's in business administration. We have it here at the SLIIT Faculty of Graduate Studies. So in order to brief on it, I would like to invite Professor Nagalingam Nagendra Kumar. He's the head of the Department of Information Management. Professor Nagalingam, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Shalini. Thank you very much. Good morning to you all and welcome you all to the open day session. Especially the welcome to the MBA, prospective MBAs. So I will be giving a very brief introduction of MBA, and then in the Q&A session, I will explain you all about the MBA. Okay, at this juncture, I will only brief. Okay, I will have only 2 slides with you. Okay, right. So our MBA program, SLIIT MBA program, is well articulated MBA program. So discussing with all the industry experts and very renowned academicians from local and abroad, we developed the curriculum and we got the approval from the University Grant Commission and Ministry of Higher Education. So it is approved by the UGC and the Ministry of Higher Education. Please don't have any doubt that it is not approved by UGC. Most of the students, they are having the doubt that where the private sector institution, they don't go to the UGC level and have the approval. No, please have that doubt out. Our institution is the #1 non-state university in Sri Lanka. All the program we are having, it's approved by the UGC. So the MBA also approved by the UGC. And again, very important point is our MBA level is SLQF level 10. Level 10. So you have to understand the SLQF. Very briefly, I would say. So as far as the Sri Lanka is concerned, our education system has been now established under the level, under 12 levels. So level 1 is O level, level 2 is A level, and level 12 is PhD. Level 12 is PhD. Level 11 is MPhil. Level 10 is MBA. So your level is, we have crafted our MBA to the topmost level in the qualification framework. Okay, so we are having all sorts of ingredients that should have embedded in a master's program, which is given the recognition internationally. So we have considered everything, right? SLQF level 10. And again, we are the member of the AACSB. AACSB is the #1 institution which accredits the business schools. So our SLIIT Business School is now the member of the AACSB, and now we are trying our level best to have the accreditation, right? Next slide. Yes, Putta, next slide. Yeah, this is the second slide that I want to share with you. So our mode of delivery is on campus. That is our mode really. But since of the pandemic situation, we are going online. Right? And the classes will be only on Sundays. And our model is like this: Sunday is for the MBA classes, and Saturday is for your family, right? And all other weekdays, 5 days, that is for your office. So very well balanced work, life, and academic, what I can say, the career. Okay, well balanced model. And 2 years is the duration. So very clearly, so we will start the program January 2021. So most probably 2023 February will be your convocation. No, there will be no any delay, right? And the course fee is 500,000 rupees. Okay, so this is a brief that I gave you. I have shared you with the link of Q&A session. Please join with me. I will give you more and more explanation about our MBA program. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor. So as Professor mentioned, so you can find all the links for these Q&A sessions for these respective programs, whether it's the MBA or the Master of Science programs, in the chat box. So you can scroll through and click on the relevant session once this main session ends. So with that, we'll move on to the briefing about the next program. That is for those of you who are interested in pursuing something more research-oriented. So those are our Master of Philosophy and PhD programs. So in order to brief you on that, I would like to invite Dr. Darshana Kasturi Ratna. He's an assistant professor from computer science and software engineering. Sir, over to you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So now at SLIIT, we offer MPhil and PhD programs, both in the computing and the engineering faculties. And you can, I hope you can see on the screen the specializations that are there under these higher degrees. So it will depend on your background. I mean, the specialization to pick will depend on your background as well as the supervisors, where supervisor's research area as well as the specific topic, right? So you have, I guess, a relatively wide range of options to choose from, and you might be already thinking of certain research areas, or some of you may even have certain research topics. So you can talk to the prospective supervisors. Yeah, can you go to the next slide? Yeah. So now both these programs, in order to graduate, you don't need to follow any coursework, right? It's mainly research-based programs. Although we are thinking to introduce a requirement to follow the research methods module in the master's program, that may eventually happen. But currently, there's no coursework requirement, so you are expected to work independently on your own, and your supervisor will guide you. And like Professor Atharagi, the dean, mentioned, there's an honorary professor network, and we do have quite a few, I guess, collaborations and connections with academics in other universities in other countries as well. So there may be some external supervisors who are joining in from other universities, and so these are the and both the full-time and part-time option is there. So if you have a funding source, or if we are able to secure a funding source, maybe from the industry, we can go for the full-time option. Otherwise, if you are working, you may be enrolled as a part-time student, which will take longer. Of course, we encourage full-time students, and that is the preferred approach. But there are quite a few part-time students as well. So currently, in both the faculties, there are around 34, I think, 34 students that are enrolled. That is, they have done their preliminary presentation and all and quite a few of them have done their proposal defense as well. So yeah, and the fee structure, you can see, I think there are even for this one there are installments available, and scholarships there will be there for the good students and who have done very well in their undergraduate studies. And I think we have around in entire SLIIT we have around 70 odd PhD holders. So there are quite a few PhD holders in the computing and the engineering faculties. So you can go to the staff website and start contacting prospective supervisors based on their specializations to move forward. And if you have any additional questions, we will have a Q&A session at 12:15. You can join that. I will share the details in the chat window. Yeah, please go to the next slide. I think that's it, right? Yeah, it's over to you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Darshana. So now that you all have an idea about all the different types of programs available, I would now like to invite the Assistant Manager of Student Enrollment, Mr. Dimut Gunasinghe, to brief you all on all the discounts that we have made available so that you can grab this opportunity to start study here at SLIIT.
Thank you, Shalini. Good morning, everyone. I am Dimut from SLIIT Enrollment Division. So in this slide, I'll be basically discussing about the discount schemes that are available for prospective MSc and MBA students. So initially, I would like to talk about the 15% discount scheme, which is offered for the applicants who participate in the open information session and submit the application on or before 12th of December, which is today, by paying the application fee of ₹1,000. And moreover, 10% discount scheme will be offered for the graduates of SLIIT. Other than that, 20% discount scheme is offered for four or more applicants joining for MSc and for MBA programs from the same company. So if you have not submitted your application until now, please text your email address to the numbers which I'll be mentioning, 0777 605000 for MSc programs and 076 497 1716 for MBA program. So basically we'll be guiding you through the process. So in order to confirm your participation for the open information session, please scan the QR code, which is displayed in this slide using a QR scanning application, or use the link which is mentioned in the chat box to submit your information. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Dimut. So once again, the link is posted in the chat box, so you may go there and click on it to confirm your participation here. Next up, of course, to talk about all the state-of-the-art facilities and opportunities that we have here at SLIIT, which are used to facilitate your learning, I would like to invite Dr. Janaka Vijaykumar.
Thank you very much, Shalini. And welcome to the SLIIT Postgraduate Virtual Open Day. And thank you very much for joining with us for this Open Day session. This slide, what I will be about to talk is that, like in previous slide, all the previous speakers were talking about, like, we have this level 10 MSCs, you have to do the research. We guarantee that you will be getting your, like, achievement within the guaranteed amount of time. Like even during the last pandemic season also, none of the lectures were stopped, none of the examinations were stopped, and the research projects were not stopped. The reason that the facilities that we all are maintaining to support our students, the most important facility that we get, the resource persons, the lecturer panel. The lecturer panel, it comprises of all the doctors, professors, and industry experts, and some visiting lecturers from other universities, to cater or to give you the best the offers of SLIIT, these offerings of SLIIT. So they are to support them, to support our students to work with their studies, as well as to spend their study hours within SLIIT. We have different facilities available. The first thing is that the research resources. The research resources definitely helps you to gather information, gather necessary details to go ahead with your research. We have world-class research database like IEEE, Emerald Publishing, Harvard Business School, and we have a very good library where it is the it is like a center of excellence. We see we have so many, like, if I say it in quantity wise, more than 15,000 books to refer for all the things that you really need. And through the library, all these resources are available for the online accesses as well. Okay, so if you have in campus lectures, that of course you can go through these resources, and we will be welcoming you to go through the resources. But since now it is not the time to visit through the resources physically, there is a virtual tour. I think the people will put it into the chat, so go through that virtual tour. You can understand how are the facilities. Then yes, the virtual tour is in your chat. Please scroll down and you can go through the virtual tour. In the a part of that one, to support your the listening learnings, as well as for the teaching and the research, we have collaborations with ICT and R&D industries, and we have as Professor Atalage also mentioned, that we get budgets to support our students. And we have a strong alumni network where always we are getting some leads, as well as sometimes we could say guidance to shape our courses and give you the cutting edge content, as well as the technologies. And we got a career guidance unit, personal coaching unit. So if you have some doubts of, after all, what I will do, so you are all most welcome to go through these career guidance and personal coaching units, get to understand what your next step should be. A part of that one, when we do the teaching stuff, we have to definitely use some special laboratories, for example, for cybersecurity, we need some special laboratories with cybersecurity tools. So we have those laboratories, and general laboratories where all the people can get in and do whatever academic thing that you really want to do. A part of that one, we will be having those special networking laboratories to teach those stuff in the courses. And we are also part of Cisco Academy, where you can get some guidance from our staff to go ahead and do necessary certifications, professional certifications you wanted to do. A part of that one, as we said, during the pandemic situation, we did not stop any lecture, we did not stop any exam, we did not postpone anything. That is thanks to some in-house and in-house, as well as some recognized resources we have, like EduScope, Microsoft Teams, Microsoft entire package, the online editing package and everything, and Zoom, WebEx. We utilized all these technologies to give you the open day, give you the sessions. And even with the Zoom, now this is possible, right? Otherwise, how we do? So because we are maintaining these facilities, resources, these things, the students are in a good care in our hands to get your future education done. So these are the facilities available, and if you want to witness these facilities, you can go through this virtual tour and get some idea. Thank you, Shalini. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Janaka. So next up, I would like to invite Professor Rahul Attalage once again, the Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and Research, to brief you all on all the career opportunities which will be available to you, given that you follow our program. Professor?
Yeah. Thank you, Shalini. Yeah, now having seen the strengths, the attributes, and the positioning of the SLIIT, and also the modalities of the programs, MSc, MBA, Master of Philosophy, Doctor of Philosophy, and also of the resources, you might also now would like to know what's next, I mean, after graduation. Well, coming to the career guidance, so in that context, career guidance unit is the arm or the entity that is responsible for directing graduates towards the industry and bridging the direction and the gap for you to make a informed decision in this regard. So career guidance unit has a lot of experience handling undergraduate programs, more than 10,000 students in the current context over a period of 2 decades, as I said, and also master's program that have been there since 2004, quite close to 15 to 16 years, even though the number is small compared to undergraduates. So career guidance unit has a vast experience and expertise in handling and bridging this connection. Secondly, the program team, all our the team members, lecturers in-house and from the industry who are engaged in visiting basis, have the in-depth understanding of the career requirements of the industry and what the students should possess, develop during the program as industry required skills. So that will enable the career guidance and also the program delivery to make the least difference between your skills and the industry requirements. Thirdly, study program development, curricular development take into account the industry partners' inputs and get their experience engaged in the final decision of the study program development. So therefore, the difference between the skills, knowledge, and the expectation of the industry is minimum in that context. Industry has also recognized the postgraduate program based on the delivery, the maturity, and also the performance of the students and the faculty members who are engaged with industry work. And therefore, SLIIT postgraduate programs has already a certain recognition, and therefore, postgraduate degree holder will be seen as with a person with a differentiating element for their industry. We also have, based on our international office, experience in conducting foreign programs and therefore pathway programs. So currently for the postgraduate program, we have options for the MBA program with one of the universities in France to have an exchange program, and also as a pathway program, being able to spend 1 semester over there, and also with one of the IT programs with, again, from as a pathway program to continue for another year or the second year towards UK. And so these are career possibilities while continuing with your program with SLIIT. Then also with the recognition and the expectation of yours, you might be able, maybe in a position to look into foreign jobs and the permanent residence registration in some of the countries that look for qualifications. And therefore, our thought programs and also the research programs are excellent candidates for if your requirement is this. And therefore, we are proud to say that we have a good platform for you to continue from where you stopped from the program to bridge into the future through these mechanisms, which could be facilitated by the career guidance unit. And with that, I will conclude. We have one more slide to indicate to you the partners, the industry partners that with whom that we collaborate. So you have a portfolio. I will not go into the details of. So you have all the big names in the industry in the current the domain, and so you can make a judgment on your own the level of activity that we have, SLIIT has with the active partners in the current context, especially in the 21st century's context. And I think with that, my job is done, and hope we will make a correct and informed decision with all the information that we have already provided, and during the sessions that you will be engaged with our team. And all the very best for this remaining part of the session for your decision making. Thank you from my side, Shalini.
Thank you very much, Professor. So like Professor stated, I'm sure that you have all the information with you to make a good decision, and you have an idea maybe perhaps on what you should pursue. But of course, if you want to know more details, all the contact details for each program is given here in the slide. So you can always call them up. And also, after this session ends, a Q&A session will be held for each program. So like I mentioned before, all these the links to each of these Q&A sessions for each postgraduate program is posted in the chat. So you can go through them and join in the relevant session. We're eagerly waiting to clarify any questions or doubts that you have. With that, I think we can end this session. And of course, I want to remind you once again to confirm your participation to this session by either scanning the QR code or clicking on the link, which is again shared in the chat. And that will enable you to be eligible for a 15% discount. So I hope you take advantage of that opportunity. All right then, so we will end this session and see you in the Q&A session and hopefully at SLIIT. Have a wonderful day and thank you very much once again for joining.
Thank you.